getting the house work done finally. See what the hell was going on in the attic. So that you hear weird noises and stuff. That's why. So I was supposed to go get me a transvaginal exam done today so that they can see like what's going on with my hormones and all of that stuff. But when she said I had to pay $180 something today, oh girl, I ain't got to do that. Not today, I don't. So we're not gonna worry about it. Because again, I'm perfectly okay with figuring out the old fashioned way. Let's go and let's do this thing and let's get this plan B so I can start me a period. So I go back to the doctor I went to yesterday for my leg and my lab work in a couple of weeks. So that'll be good to know what's going on with that. We're just gonna have to figure out this whole pap smear thing at a later time. Because I had already told her I'm not having sex on the regular. And my husband only finished in me to conceive our daughter. So, and I think I already knew what the issue was. So, that's why I said she told me I should probably seek being in the medical field. After, asking me everything that I did, know how to do, stuff like that. And so, because she showed interest in me doing hair. And I was like, well, with being in the medical field, the last time I tried to apply to be in the medical field, they were like, there were stipulations on hair color. Okay, well, then I don't want to be in the medical field, not on this end, because when I get ready to wear some blue or some red hair, that's just what the fuck that is for me. So, I'm looking for another plug, because the last person, he ain't responded in like 2 days, and normally if he don't like whatever I've said, he'll either even respond and say, okay, well, we can do X, Y, and Z. But he ain't said shit. And so I'm gonna have to find somebody else, because that's frustrating as fuck. And Diamond just got up for the morning. Hell, I'm confined to the damn house because of this whole gas situation. I'm like, bruh. I ain't ate this much Williams in I don't know how long. Because normally Williams is like a childhood favorite of mine. So I typically try not to get a whole lot of it so I don't get sick of it. But because my mom and daddy bought community food the other day, because when they ran out the house talking about, we finna go get some food. Are you telling me because you buying food for everybody? Or are you telling me because you just want to get food for you and my daddy? No, we're getting food for everybody. Oh, okay. Because normally they don't be telling me nothing. The more I got from income tax season and took care of all of my things, and they started buying more food and stuff like that for me and Diamond. But, well, for me, because they were already doing for Diamond. They just needed me to figure out the whole thing with my ex-husband, which we still dealing with this shit. Baby, if y'all not buying me food, I really don't care what y'all going to go get. And I be having to tell my brother that because he'll offer something and then don't get it or change his mind. I'm like, okay, well, you said you were going to do da-da-da-da. Or if I hear everybody talking, I'm like, ooh, can y'all put me in on that? And they will ignore my ass. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm finna start doing y'all the same way. When my brother does decide he want to be at home, I fucking with his shit just like he be fucking with my shit. Like, y'all finna quit this shit. All y'all get on my damn nerves. And I'm pretty sure I get on y'all's, and I don't give a damn. We in this shit together, remember? Then none of us asked to be a part of this shit, but we gotta get through it. So, you gonna make me miserable. Make me miserable, honey. So I let Diamond have, my mom had bought me donuts and shit the other morning. And I think she had upset me or something. I ain't finished eating it, so I told Diamond she could have it. So that should hold her over at least for a few hours, because it was a big ass glazed twist. I don't know where my mama went to get them from, but they glazed twist was big as hell. And I think I still got donut holes and apple fritters in there if Diamond didn't eat it up the other day. And I'll probably eat that tomorrow if I want to. But right now, I'm not in the mood. I'm only eating this because I know I have to eat. But I don't fucking want it. And she prescribed me some more allergy pills, but if I can't smoke, I'm not taking them allergy pills. Because that's what everybody was fussing and whining about. Well, you need to start taking allergy pills because of how much you smoke. No, I really don't, but okay. It was all the inside and outside that had me always sick. Because I was always going to support somebody else at their events or whatever. So that is what the issue was. I wasn't neglecting nobody. I was trying to do too much for everybody, which is why I kept getting sick. But everybody will only tell their part of the story. That's why when somebody now say something I don't like, I say what the fuck I'm gonna say, whether it's got a little snipey comment behind it or not, and we're gonna go about our way, because I'm perfectly okay with swinging. I don't care. Especially since I was innocent. If I was innocent in your shit, yeah, I really don't give a damn. Cause fuck you. I got hurt in your shit too. So hopefully somebody respond, and I can leave the house for a few minutes and go get me some weed and come back. Come on, get them comments. Come on now. We're supposed to be bothering me and triggering me. Catch them comments, y'all. And then I'm in the wrong once I start charging them up. Thank you to whoever is doing it. Because I hadn't appointed nobody to do anything because I'm still trying to figure that out. I threw subliminals at my cousins because I know they've been being nosy and watching, but I don't know if they really want to be a part of this or not. I wasn't even going to get on because I had an attitude after I called them this morning and set up my appointment because she let me set up the appointment and everything like that, and then started hitting me with the okie dokes. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, baby, I ain't gonna be able to do that today. And she was like, oh, well, do you want to go ahead and cancel it? If I can't pay that $180, you think I'm gonna have $50 to pay if I don't cancel it? Please cancel it. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then a lady that I reached out to months ago about a job emails and texts me today, asked me was I still interested. No, I'm the babysitter now because my kid is out of school. No, I'm not interested. It took you too long. And she was like, oh, okay, I understand. You know, I was just trying to get school and stuff together. Ma'am, I don't give a damn about what you was trying to do. I was looking for a job. I needed a paycheck then. I do need a paycheck now, but I don't even want your paycheck no more because you made me wait all this time. Have a great day. I hope you found the help that you need. Because you seem needy then. You seem like you on shit today. I'll be back, y'all. I'm going to throw this away. Don't need it no more. The angels are flying so low. So I'm just watching the Addams Family. I've been listening to it for the most part since I've been up. Cause was my mouth clean? Yeah. I just been up listening to it for the most part. Cause once I finally did get to go to sleep, cause baby, yesterday after going to the doctor and all of that, cause she said she wanted to um I was supposed to have the pap smear today, and she said she wanted to see what everything was, how everything was, before putting me on any type of anxiety medicine, antidepressants, any of that stuff. And I was like, okay. Because I'm like, I know what my issue is. Hell, I'm not working right now. That's the only thing that's wrong with me. That, and my child is showing out, but that's all that's wrong with me. So, um, So I was like, okay, we can do that. So today to find out that, there was a halt. I'm like, oh, girl, it'll be okay. Because ain't nothing wrong with my coochie. Everything is still up in there the way it's supposed to be. I ain't had no serious injuries. Everything that happened to me while I was a child. And Diamond is my first full-time child. So that just showed you that the shit works the way it's supposed to work. So... my doctor just said I needed to lose weight. And once we all figured out how I needed to lose the weight, I lost the weight, didn't I? I got rid of that man and that family. I lost that weight, didn't I? Shit. They didn't want to help me lose the weight, so I had to do it by myself. And I'm perfectly okay with it. They didn't want to help me the correct way because they stressed me the fuck out. They definitely stressed me the fuck out. That I definitely told the doctor yesterday. Once everybody realized what was really stressing me out, then I was like, okay, well, I need to hold off until I can get away from everybody and find my own set of doctors, because including, away from my mom, because all of our things are still connected as well. So I was able, like I said yesterday, I was able to go in there and tell her, my things. She asked about my support system, which is my immediate bloodline. And she was like, okay, she asked what issues we all had, things like that. I told her little brother number one and I have some of the same issues. And she was like, okay, because that was something that she needed to know. And I was like, okay. And then little brother number two, he don't have the same issues we got. We protected his little ass, so, he's good for the most part. And she was like, okay, that is something I need to know as well. So, because she was like, what about friends or anything like that? Nope, ain't got none of them. I said once I started my new journey, if it's meant for me to have friends, then I'll have them. Because I've always been like that. Every time I've changed schools, every time I've changed jobs, I've always, people always flock to me. It's just a matter of if I want to be flocked to, or if I even want to be, a part of the crowd or whatever. Because even when I was younger in school, I could maneuver from friend group to friend group without any issue. It was just when other people didn't like the fact that I knew how to do that without any bullshit. They didn't like the fact that I could do that. They didn't like that I could hang out with the white people and be perfectly okay. Or that I could hang out with the Mexicans and they were perfectly fine with my broken Spanish and I would be okay. The niggas is the ones that I would have an issue with. Because half of them hadn't been woken up yet. Or they didn't have a reason to be woken up yet, So, I'm just like, Great guy. Hello. I don't know how long you've been on, but if you're under here to frustrate me, you will get muted, blocked, and anything else. What's today? Wednesday? I don't know if I'm gonna go get Diamond and I something to eat today, or if we gonna finish eating on that chicken salad. Cause that was a big ass container of chicken salad just for Diamond and I probably won't finish it. Especially since I didn't make it, so I don't know how much mayo they might have put in their chicken salad. Um, Cause with me going to have the issues with my gallbladder, they definitely told me to limit my mayo, which I don't eat a lot of mayo, no way. Um, I don't do plain dairy is really what I did a whole lot of, but I don't do a whole lot of mayo because mayo don't make me burp. I only like mayo for the taste, and I do like mayo. And then so in my chicken salad, I do use mayo, but I also do more mustard than I do mayo. Excuse me. And I put pickles in my chicken salad. My daddy don't put relish in his chicken salad. So every time he'd make it, we used to just put it in there after he made it. But once we realized it really pissed him off that we would do that, then we would just add it on our sandwich. I mean, pickles are hydration, so I ain't understand why he would be so pissed off about it. Maybe it's just a taste in the chicken salad that he don't like. But I'm just like, okay, daddy, whatever. And then I've had it with sandwich spread in it. Now I did do that at one point. Once my ex-husband's stepmom showed me that she did that, and that was really good too. And it has pickles in it, so well relish in it, so that always works. And then we had what did I have? That bourbon chicken pasta from Zatarain's last night, and Diamond had some shrimp alfredo. So it's like I don't really want no dairy. And again, it's hot, warm. It's damn near finna be the summertime. So I don't want this shit. And then we'll probably grab some more popsicles if I do get up and go to the store. Cause the lady was trying to tell me, I don't think you're gonna be able to get them popsicles. I can't get candy and I can't get sugary drinks. That's what the fuck I was told. And why the fuck I can't get no cranberry juice, I don't know. Plain cranberry juice at that. When I asked the lady in the store, just another customer, and I was like, hey, have you ever had food stamps before? And yada, yada, yada. And I was asking her about the drink thing, and she was like, well, if you go to Sam's, bitch, I'm in Walmart right now. I don't want to go to fucking Sam's. I asked you about right here in this store. So this is pissing me off too, because I don't be wanting to ask nobody no help for this shit. And the people that send you the shit, half the time, they don't even know how to explain it to you. So I'm like, bro, this shit is frustrating as fuck. All I've gotten since I've had these food stamps is apple juice. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna sit up and drink all this motherfucking apple juice. Right now, I'm not buying orange juice. Because I'm just not. After a certain point of the day, orange juice shouldn't even be drunk no way. And with Diamond sleeping late, 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna be up early to drink no orange juice. And unless it ain't coming with no champagne in it, I don't really want it. And because I smoke the way I smoke, I eased up off the orange juice anyway. I only do orange juice every blue moon. It's something about the acid in orange juice that's worse than the acid in lemonade. So I'd rather drink lemonade than to drink orange juice. Hell, I'll wake up drinking a cup of lemonade. But we know orange juice is good for like when you're sick, and it's good for vitamin C and shit like that. So, but yeah, not drinking no orange juice right now. And then I need to figure out how the fuck I can get my drinks, because they talking about no sports drinks unless it's for medical reasons, directly. It says it on the packaging. I'm like, bro, are you fucking serious? Because I can't buy the Body Armor no more. I can't get Gatorade no more. I'm like, bro, together if I can't buy the shit that I need to keep my body together, you know? That's definitely the way for them to keep the people in the system that are smart frustrated. All the way frustrated. Because what the fuck? And they changed the damn regulations and shit so fucking much. Especially for those of us who actually have been on it for a long time. So we're used to doing certain things on it. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, everybody in out here just popping out all these kids just to be able to sell all of that shit and all that. And I only got my one. And I need to get everything off this motherfucking card. Hell, I ain't got no man attached to my hip no more. I need everything to come off this damn card. Hell, and I still can't really work because my mama got to sleep during the daytime. And that was when Diamond was doing shit in the daytime. If she stay with my daddy at nighttime, her ass gonna be doing shit at nighttime while he sleep. So it's like, I got to be the fucking babysitter. I got to be the regulator. I got to be the ass whooper. Because the daddy too scary, I'm just saying. Hell, he's so worried about getting the nut. He ain't worried about the shit that I told him that he need to be worried about as far as her. I don't give a damn about you and no bitch. Yo, be a daddy. Your baby need food. Whether I'm on food stamps or not, your baby needs things. Hell, your baby, I was on food stamps the whole time I've had Diamond in. You still didn't have no problem with getting stuff, or maybe it was because I was giving up pussy freely. I don't know. But me, whether I'm giving you pussy or not, you still got to take care of this child. Hell, when you decided you didn't want to give me no dick no more, I didn't stop taking care of my child. Shit. And I definitely didn't go out looking for none either. It just showed up. It showed up carrying swishes. Oh, man. Hilarious. Even though that nigga pissed me off, I'm still glad that he showed up for me the way that he did. Because I needed that laugh. Oh, man. Even though my initial part of the meeting was innocent. I didn't know it was going to go that way. But still, I'm glad that we got back in contact with one another. We ain't cool no more. But the moment was definitely needed to help me get through what I was going through. Because a lot of the people that I used to talk to, I don't talk to them no more. Because they all pissed me off in some form or fashion. Whether they talking about their bitch, in a negative way, because at that point, I was in a space to where I was moving forward from my situation. I really didn't care about nobody's drama with their baby mama, their baby daddy, none of that stuff. I was moving forward from my situation. So if you really couldn't talk to me in a positive light, even if you had something negative going on in your life, if you couldn't somehow turn it around and talk about it in a positive way, I don't really want to hear about it. Because I needed to still be in the same mind frame of I have to get up and go to work every day. I have to be a mom every day. Da 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 da. So the last thing I wanted was anybody coming around me talking about any of their negative shit. Because I'm like, I'm in the middle of a marriage that I can't get out of. So I really don't give a damn about what nobody else got going on. I really don't. I don't. When I ask people for help as far as finding me, a lawyer or find what's the process, what I need to do on my end, everybody was acting like they didn't want to tell me. They didn't want to help me. All of this shit. So once I had to do it the way I did it and everybody was telling me how wrong I was, baby, fuck you, because you saw my SOS and you didn't reach out. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And like I said, I had been telling him we needed to go to therapy, we needed to go counseling and all of that. So, and he didn't take it serious. But he just didn't want certain things to be exposed. But hello, it got exposed anyway, you dumbass. And they've already been out there because we've been living it and seeing it. So when you ignore certain stuff, it's going to repeat. And you have a daughter. So you keep ignoring things away from us. Away from us. Please. Because Because I don't give a damn how many people I upset when it came to Diamond. She can't come. She can't stay. Nah, we not coming over. I don't feel like it because I'm motherfucking tired. Like, no. And the one thing that used to kill me about my family members,
that don't work, that are parents and shit like that. You only got one baby. You shouldn't be so tired. I'm tired because I'm protecting my one baby from the shit that all of y'all put me through. That's why I'm always tired. Oh, and protecting her from the things that whatever her daddy might have went through, or whatever his daddy's, the women in their family. That's why I'm always motherfucking tired. Ooh, you shouldn't have said that. Said it. Kiss my ass. The fuck? After I take me a whole good shit. Cause I don't give a damn. And I think the majority of that becoming, a lot of it has come from men who were controlling and narcissists and things like that. And we have to remember where these laws and shit came from when it comes to certain things in society now. It's like, bruh, we did all of this to still be in a little bit of a particular cycle. And it's like, oh my God, when will it ever end? Because honestly, I get tired of hollering about reparations and we still in the same cycle. I'm just saying. I mean, now, folks ain't just running up in the house taking your daughters and shit like that no more, but we getting caught other places. So it's like, how well are we really protecting the people? Are we really protecting the people? Or are we just telling them that we are protecting them just enough so y'all can get the credit and this and that of whatever is going on in society? That's definitely how I be feeling. But then they was late this morning. Mom was like, well, they going to be here at 9. I'm like, okay. I'm walking around waiting on them because, again, my body is still doing whatever it's doing. So I be trying to time certain shit. That way, if I know somebody's coming to the door, well, I'm not in the bathroom. I'm not in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Right now because of what's going on. So when he got here, I'm like, you supposed to be here at 9. And he was like, well, yeah, I had let your dad know. I said that you were going to be late. And he was like, well, yeah. I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I'll go let my mom know that you're here, yada, yada, yada. And so my mama went out there and, got them going and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, y'all get this together because what if I had something to do? Y'all was going to be, fucked. And that's another reason why I did not want to come back home because with everybody else working, okay, well, I would have to be the one to stay at home when everything that needs to be done here, is done. And I'm like, bruh, no. If I got something I want to do, no. And this was the only way for them to keep me out at the house, really. Because they already knew once I got on my feet and started working, what was I doing? Out the door. I come be a mommy, whatever the hell I'm going to do. Okay, you got your shit ready for tomorrow for school? Okay, get your shower. Okay, I'm finna go. I see you tomorrow when you get out of school. I think it may be maybe one or two times where I did not go to work because I was tired, not from whatever I was doing, but just tired from life altogether. Because even though I was still seeing other people and stuff like that, I was still trying to figure out this divorce situation because no one wanted to point me in the right direction. Nobody. Nobody. And I'm like, y'all saw how frustrating it was for me to even get this man to finally marry me because he was not focused on me. He was focused on saving the world and trying to hold me together. Like, no, nigga, you go be a superhero without me, okay? This isn't what I signed up for. Hell, I did my things, what I was supposed to do for my family as far as a superhero. They weren't expecting all of this extra shit out of me. So I didn't have to deal with a lot of shit that he had to deal with. Like, boy, hell no. The shit that you're dealing with now, I've already done this. My parents don't expect that shit out of me no more. being there for my siblings in that particular type of way because they're men, they're boys. I'm a girl. So I'm like, I don't have that issue. So yeah, everybody that keep responding, they don't live in Texas. And I'm like, yo, y'all gonna frustrate the fuck out of me too. And hell, I know at the dispensaries here, all you have to do is tell them. But hell, half the time, I don't even be want to go in there because I like buying my shit in bulk. And going to the dispensaries, you can only get so much at one time. So, mm-mm. And they don't always encourage you or send you the right way. Because, like, the last time I went, they kept pointing me in the direction of the THCA. I'm like, I don't smoke that. I don't want that. I don't da-da-da-da-da. And they were like, well, basically telling me something I don't want to know. Giving me information that I don't need. So, I was like, okay, I just got whatever I was going to get. Got me some cigars and came the fuck up out of there. And I was like, yeah, no, this is why I don't like coming in the dispensaries. Because we used to go to the dispensaries in a group. And then once, uh, everybody started pissing me off. Everybody didn't want me around or didn't want everybody around me no more. Then I had to figure the shit out on my own. And my ex was pissed because my friend was teaching me what the fuck to do, what the fuck to say, so I wouldn't get got because he was getting me. Him and his friends. Because that last set of shit that I bought from his friend damn sure could have sent me into the hospital. Because I'm like, what the fuck is this shit that you gave me? I'm like, and you don't even know what the fuck you looking at because you don't smoke. I said, so you tried to kill me. And I definitely said, I'm going to keep going in on your motherfucking ass because you do know that whatever it is that you and your friend gave me, you do know that they can take Diamond from the both of us, you dumbass fuck. You do know that, right? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. My mom and daddy know that you were my plug at one point. So anytime something went wrong like that last time, yeah, definitely your name was going to be scratched all on top of that motherfucker. So that meant whoever you got it from, you needed to get their ass. That just shows how much you care for the person that's attending to your child. You didn't even make sure. That's why I said, no, you can't have my baby full time. Because that's some real fucked up ass shit. You can't have my baby full time. That's why you keep giving me all this pushback. That's why I said you can be a baby daddy. I don't care. I don't have to acknowledge you. We ain't got to see each other. You just make sure that the weekend of the month, of this month that you're supposed to have it, you have it. Because I still ain't got shit to say to your ass. Girl, I see you Sunday when you come back from being with him. And he definitely looked forced when he told me Happy Mother's Day. I wasn't expecting it from him because I didn't want it. I just said thank you because I don't need it from you. I don't really need no words from you other than here's some money, here's some help. That's all I be wanting to fucking hear. And because his mama lived a particular lifestyle, she keep talking to me a certain way, and I just want to smack her. I don't care about her being a woman of the cloth. I am as well. Age ain't number the number. And She has disrespected me in so many conversations that she just don't realize it. So it's like, yeah, you can't talk to me any kind of way because I'm not your child. And I've definitely told her that. That's because my mama said it's okay for you to do X, Y, and Z. You still need to have some sort of decorum about how you handle somebody that did not come out of your pussy. Yeah, words are words. I use all of them interchangeably. The ones of the blood and the ones of not. So, y'all will be okay. Because I told her the other day, I said, if y'all want extra days with Diamond, y'all can always ask me for extra days. Y'all just can't take her on no trips and no cruises right now because of how y'all did the last time. And I just said it, like that. No anger, no nothing. And she was like, it just sounds like a lot of anger in that. Bitch, ain't no anger. I said it the way I said it. It's how you perceived it. No trips and no cruises because y'all fucking lied too much. And y'all added to my damn anxiety. You too, liar. Woman of the cloth. Sorry. You're an enabler. You wanted to be up in my shit as well to be able to take certain things away from me. And you not realizing that either. Which is why I keep coming at you the way I keep coming at you as well. Because Pastor ain't never treat me no kind of way. And the one time Pastor did piss me off, him and I talked about it. He apologized to me. I accepted his apology. I apologized to him. He accepted my apology. You see how that works? He apologized to me when I told him I felt like he disrespected me. Just as a person. Not him as the pastor, but from person to person. And you can't even get that out of any other motherfucker, especially people you blood related to, yo. So the fact that I was able to, me and this man had a dispute in his home and we were still able to work through it and things like that. Oh yeah, Pastor gonna always be good in my book, even if I have disappointed him in some sort of way. Because he always said I was always welcome. But I'm not finna be coming around because folks make me want to punch them in the mouth because they lie too much or withhold too much information. Because, lying and omitting information is the same thing. It's the same thing. It got quiet. I was wondering if they was finished. They still out there working. I damn sure don't want to go buy no black and mild. I damn sure don't want that. When she asked me yesterday about me smoking, and she was like, okay. And I was like, she was like, do you smoke cigarettes? I said, no, I smoke black and milds. And she said, oh, okay. I said, yeah, there's a difference. I said, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes. I said, I don't even like the smell. The smell of cigarettes really make me sick, which is why I'll never pick up one to smoke. I said I don't take any type of pain medication whenever I go through something unless it's something severe because I smoke marijuana. I said because I'd rather smoke my marijuana than be on pain medicine so I can be alert for my child. I said because a lot of the pain medicines that I have been given in the past because of some of the things I've gone through have been too strong. So, and right after I had Diamond, they had given me Tylenol 3 and that shit was so, that shit had me so loopy. But because I wasn't smoking at the time, because again, then I only smoked occasionally, and I didn't party that much at that time, except for just on the weekends when I was working. And once I got pregnant and we moved back home and all of that, I wasn't partying like that because in my mind, I go hang out with my husband every once in a while. I be with my baby, my brother, my sister-in-law, whatever the case may be. I smoke me a little bit, and then back in my room with my child. That was my mindset when I got married. When I go out, I go out. And then once he changed this whole notion, our whole situation on me into this whole negative situation, that's why I was like, boy, hell no. You ain't gonna never come up off of this. Because I tell Diamond every single little detail about this shit. All the way up until she grown, to make sure that she don't end up with a man like you, because you did me dirty. Real dirty. You did me so dirty. You probably did me. No, you probably didn't do me worse than your daddy did your stepmama. I don't think nobody could ever do that, because that pissed me off. But you did me dirty. You did me so dirty enough to be able to put my fist through your pretty teeth. Yeah. Yeah. You did that. You did that. That's why I said, hell no. For the women in your family to cover up so much crap and then come at me the way they came at me about you, hell no. Hypocritical ass people. Mm-mm. Even if they helped you lie and cover up and cheat and whatever the fuck else. Even your little cousins on that side, I don't give a damn. Did you ever give your cousin back up her $50 that she said I swore up and down I still owed her? Crazy asses. Treating people like shit because your shit is falling apart. That is crazy to me. My shit has been falling apart my whole life, and not one time have I ever purposefully shitted on nobody. The fact that y'all purposefully shit on people, y'all are horrible. It ain't even about, confidence and none of that shit. Y'all truly purposefully shit on people for fun. And how you truly maneuver in the world with a mind frame like that, I'll never understand. And maybe that's probably why I don't have the crooked criminal mindset. I have a criminal mindset, but not like that. Because the way y'all be moving is so conniving. People even who are on the up and up or whatever, trying to, live good lives and shit like that, y'all definitely make it hard for us. Definitely do. Definitely do. Especially those of us who know how to hold our composure, who are perfectly okay with saying no, I don't want, or whatever the case may be. Because I definitely had the conversation with one of the ladies at the hospital yesterday. She was asking me, not the hospital, a little appointment I had. She asked me something. We were having like a conversation about abuse and all that stuff. And I said, oh yeah, girl, I understand the word no. Abused and all. That's why I got abused, because I kept saying no. I said, so no ain't never been a word I had an issue with saying. It's the things that came after me saying the no is the issue. And like I said, for my ex-husband to do me the way he did me at his mama house after knowing some of the things that I went through, it'll never go by with it. We just had sex because I came over there to be with you because you were whining and crying about your fucking hand. My pants were not supposed to come off. I was asleep. Truly. You supposed to be getting help. Was it because you allowed me to sleep and take a nap in your bed? Is that why you felt like I owed you some pussy that day? Is that why you changed your phone number and shit? So that I couldn't bring those things back up? Because that's what I'm trying to get the understanding of the purpose of all of this shit for the last 4 years that you've been putting me through. I'm still trying to understand. Because for somebody who did me the way they did me, don't give a fuck about me no more, no, none of that shit, I'm not understanding. And the fact that you had the audacity, either you or somebody else, to talk to me the way that you're talking to me in these emails about this bitch, I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, he had to get him a new woman to make him stand tall at me. Because for as small as I am compared to him, I still disrespected his bitch in his face, and he didn't do not a damn thing. He picked the right one because she definitely composed herself. Because all she had to do was say the wrong thing, and I was probably going to slap her ass in the in the foyer of that damn school. Well, none of us going to see Diamond get her awards that day, because we always going to go that day. Me, him, and her. Hey, mom, girl, they taking me in. You going to have to go pick up Diamond from school. Hold on. The doorbell is ringing. That might be finished. Well, who did you talk to about that? My dad or mom? No, I haven't talked to anybody. That's what they have to me. They require me to do. Okay. It does say that you guys are paying in full. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to verify. Okay, so let me go get my help. Okay. What's on your leg? What is it? Turn around. No problem. He at the front door, mama. He can come in? Okay. She said you come in. Am I good to step in? You fine. Thank you. Can you use your garden hose? Hey, friend. What you need garden hose for? He brought us some cooling vests, and we can fill them with water, and they get really cold. So we're gonna try them out. Yes, thank you. It's because I didn't wanted to talk about any payment, but they require me to collect half of the payment before I start. Oh, man. The guy that came the other day was out there with them. I didn't know they was all together. He look cute little, I don't know what is he. I don't know if he's white, Hispanic, Italian. He look cute little thing. Can't pick me up, so ain't no point in me trying to pursue nothing. I was like, hey, friend. Hell, he was the one that made me comfortable with even talking to him. Who you? What you want? Why you at the door? Ooh, excuse me. Did I miss some messages? Oh, no. And then my kid and I got marker all over herself. Girl, you gonna mess up your little pretty black skin, writing and coloring and all that shit on yourself. Tell me, it's just marker, mom. Okay, girl. And I only fuss at her about her skin because right now she's coming into that, what is it, adolescent phase or whatever. So it's like, child, don't write on yourself. At least not on purpose, you know?
Like when she was 3, 4, and 5, I understood because that's what we did, writing on ourselves on purpose. But, ma'am, you're 9. And she just got like little marks on her legs, and it looked like it might have been paint from like this coloring set that my grandma had bought her. But even still, why is it all over your skin and not some paper? Like I know she wants tattoos at some point and stuff like that. But girl, mm-mm. Unless you plan to be your own tattoo artist, we gonna make sure we got you one. So the plan is to do her like she did, like my mama did me. I couldn't get my first tattoo until I turned 18. I think I was 16, 15 or 16 when I wanted my first one. I wanted to get my granny's name. And she was like, no, let's just wait a little bit longer. Because I'm like, damn, it's kids my age with tattoos or whatever. And I feel like as long as I have a certain place or whatever, it'll be all right. But I wanted it on my wrist. And that's why she told me no. So when I ended up turning 18, hell, I had a whole different one that I wanted. And she let me get it, which was my Tinkerbell on my back. But I'm kind of glad I waited on the one for my granny. That way I can do her and my papa, my step papa one together. Um, so yeah. And then like this one is a combination of my papa and my pop. So when my grandma and my nana, when it's their time, then I just add to this for them. That way it's all together. I'll probably do like a song note or something for my nana because my nana has such a beautiful singing voice. I used to love hearing her sing, even if it wasn't gospel music, because I hardly ever heard my nana sing anything secular. So anything like that, if it was jazz, she would listen to like jazz and stuff like that and sing. But anything secular, I don't remember ever hearing my nana sing it. So beautiful singing voice. I just love hearing her talk as well. Voice just beautiful. Period. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'd probably do something like that because I have a song note behind my ear for myself, um, and other things. I think I explained it in another video, but yeah, that's probably what I do, or do like a dove, whatever the songbird is. That's probably what I do. Because honestly, for a long time after me and my brother went through what we went through, her voice really was the light for me. Her voice was the light to let me know that it is okay. You are going to move forward from this. Me and mama was talking about tattoos the other day, and I told her, Mama, I plan to get my whole arm done, at least my left one, all the way down to my fingers. And she was like, the whole arm? Yes, girl, the whole arm. I wasn't playing once I got started. I have things I'm trying to do. She talking about, ooh, my body, girl, you'll be okay. We are in a different time now.
We've earned these markings, girl. I have to remember to tell I have to remind my mama that we are in different times. We are not in the same times that you grew up in. So you have to be a little more flexible when it comes to certain stuff and be a little more open minded when it comes to certain stuff. When she got her nose pierced, I was very surprised because I didn't think that was something face wise my mama would ever do. And when she did it, I was like, girl, look at you. But she didn't keep it in long. I think she did it long enough just to say she did it. Yeah, I did it. And then she took it out because she went back to work in a different type of job. So she only did it just for the time being, for something fun, while she wasn't working a overly important job. Because for the most part, those are the types of jobs my mom picks, the overly important ones, because of her background. And I would too, hell, if I could talk my shit and still do what the hell I want when I got ready at work, yeah. That's another reason why I encourage my mama the way I encourage her in the profession that she chose, because it's like, whoo, mama, that is a hard profession. But you will do great. I just didn't want her to go above and beyond in this particular profession because I'm like, I don't want you getting hurt. We, as a family, don't need you getting hurt behind no bullshit because somebody don't know how to control themselves. Sorry, y'all. And then I got another video uploading that I thought I had uploaded like maybe last week or so, but maybe it slipped through the cracks when I was uploading multiples at one time. So it's uploading. It's another shampoo video. So it was actually before that last shampoo video. I was like, dang. And now that like my Apple shit and my Google shit is mixed up, and now that I have like apps from both Android and Apple on my phone, this shit just be going out of whack. I'm like, it'll be alright. As long as I don't delete nothing, I'll be okay. Until I can get this shit figured out. My bad, y'all. I was checking my notifications. Because I only put some stuff on the other phone. I didn't put everything on the other phone. I think the stuff that I did put on there, I think TikTok was too big to be on that phone. Facebook was too big to be on that phone. And I'm like, yeah, they tried to get me. Because I can't do none of my business shit on that new phone. I would have had to start all the way over, or that shit would have been lagging. And then I finally got my 10-year notification from T-Mobile because for whatever reason on my account it don't shows that I've been a customer with them for 10 years. It only shows I've been a customer with them since 2022. No, that's when I guess everything goes back to whatever the fuck he was doing under my account. I guess that's why I put it there. But today I got my 10-year notification. I'm like, "Oh, now y'all notice me as an individual again." Hell, before I gave that nigga authorization, y'all didn't even pay attention to me no more. Thanks. And I finally got back into my account from wherever the hell they locked it up and created the damn fake ass email. So that's exciting. Hell, I can't get a new phone right now, but excuse me. Oh my god, I gotta go to the bank. I was gonna say, why didn't it look like them Oakley sunglasses? And I think they are. I used to play tennis on the video game, and you know when you play certain games, you know after a while they will give you like the fuck am I looking for? Like endorsements and sponsorships on the video games and stuff like that. So the shape of the glasses definitely looked familiar, and the symbol. I wasn't even paying attention to the commercial, but the symbol for for Oakley. I was like, ooh, I know that. I'm not a brand whore. However, I like brands. Oh man, but Nike is really all we grew up to know. So, yeah. When you got past Nike and Reebok and Fila, you know, using a little fancier name brands. Even though Nike is a fancy name brand, but Nike is associated with so many different things. So, but you know Nike as sports. That's what we know Nike as. Hell, Nike ain't got no heels, no, stuff like that. We know Nike for sports. Oh man, Gomez Adams is sitting down there with them feet crossed like that. That's the shit we used to sit up and do just for the hell of it. So instead of sitting Indian style, he has his feet on top of his knees and he's just sitting there chilling. I'm scratching my leg, y'all. And if y'all weren't here yesterday, and you knew I was going to a doctor's appointment or whatever, she just said I need to be more patient with my leg. She said with the detoxing that I've been doing, body wise, is another reason why my backside is as sore as it is. So, and she was like, my body is healing as naturally as possible, which is why another reason why I have some of the issues that I'm having as well. So I was like, okay, well, I understand that. So, but she said the color will come back. I just need to be patient. I told her about the issues with my hip. She said, it's going to take a little time. I was like, girl, I was more concerned about the color and the shape. Well, not necessarily the shape, but, the fact that it don't look like the other one. But she said it'll build, my muscle should build back up. It might not necessarily build back up to where it was, but it'll build back up.
Because anybody who knew who Kiara was before she became 300 pounds, I was very muscular. And that was really why I was as big as I was, because all the muscle that I had in my body definitely turned into fat. Most of it anyway. And that was another reason why I was able to move my body the way I could, because even though I was gaining weight all of them years, I was still active. I was still doing stuff. But again, once I became unhappy in the bedroom for as big as I was, baby, we had to figure that out. And to know that that wasn't even the issue, me being big wasn't the issue at all. Because, baby, even after I lost weight, these Negroes been throwing me around. And I'm like, yo, really? Well, one of them, he said he liked me bigger. He didn't mind me being bigger. He would have been with me regardless. But I know it wasn't healthy. But even still, all of the guys that I came across, except for like 2 of them, I probably could not even depend on them to be an accountability partner for working out. So the other ones, I probably would have been just fine for them being my accountability partners, because we were as athletic as the boys when I was in school. So they probably would have got popped for talking to me any kind of way. But I was going to run them laps. I was going to lift them weights. I was going to do them lunges. Watch how you talk to me. Shoot. I'm sorry. I just love the way Morticia and Gomez are. It's 12:30. I'm gonna go find something to do with myself. I'll probably be back on later. Diamond went to bed early last night, so that's another reason why we didn't get on last night. That, and I was just tired from the day. So if we mingling and we up in each other's faces, then we'll probably get back on together later. I'm finna make myself do something, which is probably a bunch of nothing. Y'all have a good afternoon.